Hello, good day. First and foremost, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Thomas Sookoor, and I am currently completing my bachelor's degree in Human Resource Management at CUSTAT. The presentation I am about to discuss is a integrated strategic HRM plan of the Telecommunications Authority of Trinidad and Tobago. This is a brief outline of the presentation. It will include an introduction to the company, what is currently happening at TATT, what should be happening, and the conclusion. Now for a brief background on the company. The Telecommunications Authority of Trinidad and Tobago was established in July 2004 as the body responsible for the transformation of the telecommunications sector from a virtual monopoly to a competitive environment. The authority is responsible for not only for the liberalization of the telecommunications sector, but also for regulating both telecommunications and broadcasting sectors, managing spectrum and number resources, establishing equipment and service quality standards, setting guidelines to prevent anti-competitive practices, and encouraging investment in order to facilitate the availability of affordable telecommunications and broadcasting services to all. Their mission is developing a dynamic, progressive ICT environment through efficient service delivery to foster quality, affordable services, together with innovative and sustainable businesses in the emerging digital economy. Their vision is to be a leading ICT regulator, enabling an empowered and connected society. Now, what is currently happening at the Telecommunications Authority of Trinidad and Tobago? Well, there are a number of issues they are facing. Firstly, TATT has not met its service delivery standards. The service delivery standard is built on recognizing management standards for quality and customer service. A critical characteristic of the standard is that it focuses on customer service outcomes as the primary driver of business directions and operations design. Currently, TATT's poor infrastructure has resulted in the delivery of poor customer service which does not meet its service delivery standards. Secondly, TATT's internal and external stakeholder engagement is low. Due to poor communication processes in TATT, stakeholder engagement is fairly low. The impact of this includes legal implications, stalled initiatives, lack of funding, and demotivated staff and low productivity. Thirdly, employees lack knowledge to perform tasks with new technology. The lack of training during the digital transformation of businesses could lead to skills and challenges that could exclude some employees from career progression. Not having staff trained to use new technologies correctly can result in a technology knowledge gap among employees. If employees do not possess the skills to perform their task, then productivity of the organization will decrease. Fourthly, there has been a cut in wages due to the pandemic, which has led to a decrease in motivation and lack of morale in employees who fear of losing their jobs. Due to the ongoing pandemic, TATT resorted to implementing wage cuts in an attempt to reduce their labor costs, hoping to preserve their workforce for a fast recovery. However, with their wages being cut in an already tough economic climate, employees have become demotivated and lack morale as job security is uncertain and they can lose their jobs if the situation gets worse. For the fifth issue, throughout the departments, training is focused on ICT and not on other areas, which reflects in poor performance. Inadequately trained employees experience poor job performance and increased levels of work-related stress, with employees feeling unhappy and undervalued as their departments are not offered any type of training. The chances of them searching elsewhere for progression and development opportunities will increase. Poorly trained employees are likely to feel undervalued, which will reduce workplace productivity, loyalty, and engagement. For their sixth issue, since employees are not involved in decision making, they feel that they are not part of the organization. When employees see themselves as not being part of the decision making process, they become discontented, which is likely to adversely affect organizational performance. Disengaged employees exhibit decreased productivity and contribute to more negative customer experiences. Company culture and morale decline when the workforce doesn't feel a connection to the organization, which leads to a greater difficulty in achieving corporate goals. For the seventh issue, TATT experiences a loss of knowledge and skills which cannot be easily transferred to a successor. Every time senior employees leave or retire, they take their institutional knowledge with them, which can be difficult to transfer to other employees. In an era where everyone is a subject matter expert in something, that puts the organization in a precarious position. This can lead to employee frustration, unnecessary delays in work products, and an overall loss of productivity that can significantly impact a company's bottom line. Lastly, there's poor communication, coordination, and lack of understanding across departments. The lack of communication and coordination in TATT has led to decreased productivity, waste, and cost overruns. It has also led to frustration, a lack of direction, and reduced morale among employees. The implication of poor communication between departments will affect everyone, as in the employees who will be far less productive and customers who will suffer from poor customer service. Now, what should be happening at TATT? With a strategic action plan, TATT must resolve these issues using various strategies and methods. Firstly, the company should have a performance management plan. Performance management is a means of getting better results from the organization, teams, and individuals within an agreed framework of planned goals, objectives, and standards. In terms of delivery standards, an effective performance management strategy can help improve the service delivery standards of TATT. If TATT has a properly designed performance management system, it will lead to a better outcome, promote compliance and performance culture, which will overall enhance the quality of service delivery in TATT. The next strategy is having customer service training, as poor service delivery is linked with poor customer service. Customer service training can build confidence in dealing with customers. It should also ensure that your employees fully understand your products and services. The main benefit of providing training to your customer-facing team members is excellent customer service and a higher standard of service delivery. Another strategy is having communication skills workshops. Communication can be said as the bloodline of any organization and is an effective tool to improve service delivery. In order to attain its main goal of effective service delivery, TATT's employees need to employ the principles of effective service delivery by applying effective communication skills. Effective communication skills go a long way in shaping the organizational culture which the authority can build on. This next strategy is one to improve stakeholder engagement. TATT needs to build positive organization-stakeholder relationships by using effective communication strategies. This can be done in the form of regular reports, meetings, and presentations, while delivering strategic or tactical value to the stakeholders. This can be managed well through effective communication, which TATT can improve on. This next method is to solve the issue of employees lacking knowledge to perform tasks with new technology. TATT must implement new technology and software workshops specifically for employees such as the older ones who lack the knowledge to perform tasks with new technology. Once employees are educated through these initiatives, they will have the knowledge and skills required utilizing the new technology for their work. They will become more tech savvy and be able to perform their duties effectively and efficiently, thus improve productivity in the organization. This next strategy deals with compensation, as employees have been affected by wage cuts. TATT can review its compensation plan and see if any changes can be made which could be more beneficial to its employees. Other incentives can be offered which can help employees cope with their wage cuts and result in a motivated staff. The next strategy in the action plan is to deal with employees who are unmotivated and lack morale. TATT can implement an employee assistance program, which is a work-based intervention program designed to identify and assist employees in resolving certain issues which may concern them. In this case, it deals with wage cuts and fear of losing their jobs. The EAP should include services such as stress management tools, including mindfulness and resilience training. The EAP should also provide regular data on the number of employees accessing the program and the concerns and issues raised. With an effective EAP, employees are given support during these tough times, which can relieve and help them stay motivated and productive. The next strategy is offering skills training to all the departments of the organization. TATT needs to implement training and development in other areas of the organization. Although one area or skill may be necessary to the organization, there are many categories of training such as management training and employees with project management skills which are just as important to the organization. TATT should envision the initiative of providing training and development on all aspects or departments of the organization and ensure any employee lacking required skills undergo a training period to boost their knowledge and skills, thus increasing performance levels and overall productivity in TATT. The next two strategies are ones to help employees feel involved in the decision-making process at TATT. Firstly, they can have committee meetings. By forming a committee, you can get members from various departments to consolidate the suggestions and complaints from their areas and discuss the best ways for the company to address these issues and move forward. Secondly, the company can open a suggestion box. This is a way to help engage employees by encouraging them to suggest changes that should be made to the company. Not all suggestions will be viable, but you might learn there's a lot of support behind a better recycling system or an initiative the company should be involved in. If these changes are implemented, it will show that you listen to workers' ideas and care about their happiness. The next initiative in the action plan is a very important one. TATT must implement a succession plan as it can make the organization more competitive, improve the retention of talented employees, and lower the risk of losing critical knowledge when people leave. TATT will be developing employees and supporting them in their careers to ensure the organization has the right talent for key positions. With a proper succession plan, TATT will avoid the consequences of losing critical knowledge from employees who leave, as this knowledge will be sustained within other employees who can pick up where former employees have left off. The last two methods are ones to improve communication and understanding among departments. Firstly, they can have weekly leadership meetings where every team leader will meet up in the same room once a week. It is crucial that they find time for every department to interact and discuss problems and solutions that affect everyone. Lastly, TATT can form cross-departmental teams. Pulling a cross-functional team together to tackle a project is a great way for departments to interact. When individuals from different departments work together towards a common goal, it can go a long way in fostering communication and understanding between the groups. To conclude, after preparing the strategic HRM plan, I have learned the importance of one. When a human resource department strategically develops its plans for recruitment, training, compensation, and other aspects of HR based on the goals of the organization, it is ensuring a greater chance of organizational success. All organizations should pay greater attention to HR and map out a strategic HRM plan for its success. A recommendation I would suggest to companies when developing a strategic HRM plan is to use the UREC model and consider four aspects, which are make it applicable, be a strategic partner, involve people, and understand how technology can be used. Well, that brings us to the end of my presentation. Thank you for your undivided attention, and special thanks to my lecturer, Ms. Marijade Maryam-Ali, for all the guidance and support throughout this project. Thank you and take care.